Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 20s 4 Days, where this week, unfortunately, only four dickheads get together to play some Cyberpunk, because unfortunately, Jakey had to go away. As always, I'm Addy, the current GM, running everybody through the crazy adventures in Nightcity, and with us tonight, we have Rana.
I'm Rana. I am playing Relay. Oh god, we're all going to die.
Every
Probably,
time.
probably. Jay.
Hello, I am Jay, and I am playing Version, and that is all I can remember.
And
Yeah.
Nathan.
Hey, I'm Nathan. I am the group's solo, the big boy. And I am playing the Red Death, Jinrai.
And big ups to Rob, who's watched all of our stream in a matter of a couple of days. Well done, mate. Good work.
Hey, get amongst him.
Where we last left off. Dun, 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 dun. Where did we last leave off? Everybody was resting and recuperating back at Randall Highlands safe house, catching up on some much needed sleep. After having a good old nap, briefly, Jin got a call from Version, who was stuck at Bong Huang's Cha Cha hut with only a medical gown and his phone. Jin went down to bail him out and get him home, with some confusion on both parties, as Version had a few blank spots in his memory about what had happened, which in turn confused Jin as he was trying to put it all together. But rest assured, Luxa was had, full bellies were had, and sleep was had. After a full night's sleep, something happened, and I've just drawn a version. What happened after that?
Full night's sleep. I think
Well,
I
full
left
day's
the
sleep.
episode. I left the episode early, so I'm pretty blank. It was a hectic. I've had a hectic few days.
You have.
Basically, we sat around Bong Huang's and tried to figure out what we were going to do. Relay tried to figure out if anyone was a cop. Version got into a fight with Bong again.
Oh, that's right. Bong Huang knocked him out.
And then he got dragged under the table, got threatened again.
Instagrammed. Or Spunkstagram, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot about that completely.
He had an amazing conversation with Boy through the phone by calling him.
Yeah.
And Boy had a simultaneous conversation with both Angus and Version while trying to explain to both of them, who could both hear him, that he was having a conversation with the other at the same time. Unfortunately, I don't think either of them had a high intelligence.
Well, Version had blank spots and Angus just had arrogance. So, it's a combination of that. Fueled, and Boy just had frustration and burnt electronic synapses. But you're right. Thank you for filling us in.
Yeah, Boy's the real MVP there, I think.
Yeah. Well, he did get a cheeky little vote. I forget who. Rana voted for Boy last week and then switched it. So yeah, essentially where we last left off, everybody is at Bong Huang's having essentially their first proper meal for the day, even though it's at like 10 o'clock at night, because you had slept all day recovering. Jin, you're feeling, almost back to normal. The chest is feeling good and strong. It's just a bit tender, that's all. You've caught up on the sleep. Same for you, Relay. You went into a heavy mini coma there. Jin, unfortunately, had the luxury of a medicated little sleep while being worked on where you did not. As the same for Version, except Version's left leg is still cactus. His eye is still swollen up a bit. And what the GM also forgot about was that his left arm, his cybernetic arm, is just sort of hanging limply on his side.
No,
And
because I popped off that restrictor.
Oh, you did too. Sorry, no, I take it all back. You are correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
You did pop it off when you were playing with your bike. Yeah, sorry. You are correct.
He also lost his crutches to the taxi driver.
Yeah,
right.
he did lose his crutches, yes. So he's
he lost his boot. He's lost his boot to Bong Huang.
Oh no, Bong Huang threw that back
I threw it back at him.
right at the end. Yeah.
Took his laces.
Yeah. I would. Yeah, no, he
He
didn't get the
doesn't use
laces
laces.
back. Yeah, they're just boots without laces. Yeah.
Yeah. That's no need to jazz it up.
This rich commodity and accessory called a boot lace or a boot lassie. So yeah, you're sitting around Bong Huang's having a cheeky laksa /
always.
crab stick.
Yeah, man.
Let me just crank up the Asian undertone.
I'm pretty sure the last thing that happened last week was I was trying to order the Luxes and I told
Oh,
Bong,
that's right. Bongy was coming back out to smack you around again.
Yes.
Yes. So, everybody's sitting there and hears this loud roar coming from the kitchen as Bong Huang leaps over the counter again and comes charging at Version, who's sitting down to his laxer. You can roll a evade, sir.
I would like to lift up my bowl of food off the table.
Yeah, same. Use my combat awareness to
What the hell is evade?
Did anyone else hear sirens?
Yep. Bit of ambient noise, mate.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought I was having an aneurysm. Where the hell?
Evade's like sort of in the middle.
Evasion. Got it. There's way too many things on that sheet.
No, it's not. It's good. It's good gear.
Yeah. So as you as you see Bong Huang, he'd already thrown his cleaver at you as a warning sign, and he comes running over and he leans over the table and takes a swing. And as he does it, you sort of instinctively kick backwards and just watch as his fist sort of brushes past your nose. What would you like
Hey
to
there,
do?
Bongy. Hey, Bongy. Come on, man. I was just joshing with you. Come on.
I told you last time! You make fucky with me and I smack you!
I make fucky with not you.
You bloody well did!
I don't make fucky with you, Bong. I respect you.
You
I
are-
respect a man who can make a soup like this.
You're walking on very thin ice!
A what?
Thin ice!
Did you catch that?
What? You saying I speak bad English?
No, look at my ear. It's all fucking graveled up.
Show me your other ear! Smack. You can make another evasion and you sort of like cock your ear and you sort of turn and look, you just sort of see him go, "Hua!"
Come on now, come on.
Yeah, you're like,
Easy, Bongy.
oh yeah, I told you, you'll be good. You're on ultra last warning.
Okay, Ocho, last warning.
And he sort of huffs and puffs, stomps around the table, picks up his cleaver and huffs and puffs and stomps back into the cha-cha hut.
He's a good lad. I like him.
Does anybody else wish to do anything?
No, I'm eating laxa. Watching Version.
Avoid eye contact.
Yeah. Not avoiding eye contact. I'm watching the whole thing. My eyeball thing, boys.
Eyeball. Eyeball. All right. Relay. You get a
Yes.
little ping from your agent to say that you have a new message pending.
Oh, shit. And nervously open it.
Yep, you open it up, and it's a message from an old contact of yours named. Oh, I've drawn a blank. God damn it! Sorry, Teflon. Oh, this is
Teflon is his name?
embarrassing. Sorry.
It's okay. It's because nobody expected Relay to have a friend.
Teflon Troy.
Like
He's another cyber cowboy that he was kind of like one of those people you go to when you wanted information. Like, I don't want to say information broker, but he was the guy when you wanted information on a person. He was the guy you go to.
Yeah.
And you get a message from him saying, "Hey, I know it's been a while, but are you able to meet ASAP?"
I look up.
I'm eating Laxa.
Version, how fast can you move on that leg?
As fast as a leopard.
Yeah, should be able to get there soon. Depends on a bunky leg.
Yep. A second
No,
later.
his name's Bong Wang.
A second later, a response chimes in. He says, "Awesome. I'm at a night market that's going down now in Little China."
Done.
And he
It's
sort of drops a pin on the address.
Yep. Text him back a shitty cyberpunk thumbs up emoji.
We haven't got any more.
Look up at Jen and go, "Hey Jen, think we got a job."
Ooh. We getting paid? All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Should do. It's also in a night market, so
Gotta make some. Gotta make some money. Let's do it. Who's the job? Who's the client?
it's a friend of mine.
All right. How many eddies we getting?
We'll find out when we find out what the job is.
All right. So you saying you need me to come with?
Well, do you want a job or do you want me to do it on my own?
No, I need the eddies. So let's. I mean, I'll go. Like, all right. So let's put it this way. I'll make sure you don't die, and you get me lots of eddies.
It's fair.
I guess so.
All right, done. Yes, Version. Your hand is in the air. How can I help you?
Yes, sir. I'd very much like to come to this night market, but my leg's mighty sore.
There should be a fella there who can fix you up.
Oh, they have medicos there?
In a sense, more trustworthy than the ones that you last went to.
I have not seen any medical personnel.
Exactly. More trustworthy than the last one.
It's confusing, I know, Version, but if you need to get patched up, let's go see this market.
I would like to. Yes, I would like to get a Band-Aid or two.
You look fucked up.
Well, thank you.
I think we should. No, not in a good way. We should get.
I'm in it to
tended
win
to.
it.
And he's certainly
So,
winning.
Relay, where are we headed?
I'll ping the address to Jin.
Okay.
He's got it on his map as
Nice.
well now.
Not too far. Little China.
Yeah, should be a nice trip.
What are we gonna do? We gonna public transport this, or we gonna take our bikes, or what? Speaking of Version, where's your bike?
Parked outside, isn't
No, we
sort of
drove
like
here
lean
on my
over,
bike.
Yeah. When you you see Jin sort of like move over and look behind him, and you look over and you can see there's a little clapped out scooter and a fancy looking street bike. That's it.
Yeah, we went through this about half an hour ago. You've lost your bike. Now, do we want to take the bikes back to Randall's and then just take public transport, or what do you want to do? Take a taxi?
Whoa. I have not lost my bike. A nomad does not lose their bike. It's not even their bike. You know, it's the family bike. Seriously.
Okay, take your word for it. You haven't lost your bike. Fair enough.
Good.
I don't know where it is, but as long as you haven't lost it, that's fine.
Of course I haven't lost my bike, man. It's outside.
Whenever you pick it up, bud.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna take my bike back to Randall's so it doesn't get jacked at this market, and I reckon just take a taxi.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That's an excellent idea.
So you two hop on your bikes.
Yeah. How far away? It's only a few blocks, isn't it?
Yeah. What's that to Randall's?
Little China.
No, it's a bit of a hike from Randall's. Yeah. Like maybe 15-minute drive. 10 minutes down the highway.
You know what? I like to look fancy. I'm a ride.
Yep.
All right, then.
What's Relay doing? All right, you hop on your bike. I'll meet you in Little China version.
Little China. Gotcha.
All right. See you there.
Okay.
Start my bike. I'm like, I'll see you there, Relay. I go directly to the pin, like where the pin was dropped. That's the one.
You got my shitty bike revving up because nobody's going to steal this thing. And if they do, it's a blessing.
What's my bike?
A blessing in disguise.
I rip off up the road, headed straight towards the pin.
Yep.
Yeah. And I don't stop. I just go exactly to the pin and I'll wait. The scooter of Relay and whatever version ends up coming in.
So you peel out and Relay sort of like just hear this unhealthy whine of a little blah, 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 scooter trying to keep up. And Relay, you sort of like get up, wince in pain as this lightning bolt shoots down your leg, and you sort of like hop over to the curb where... Oh, God damn it, version.
Yeah, I was thinking, hang on, what's wrong with me?
Last week, too. I kept getting everybody's bloody names wrong.
So naturally, I'm going to have the same conversation about where's my bike, you've hidden my bike, all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to basically have that conversation over again, but this time with Relay, and then eventually...
I'm going to record this conversation.
Eventually, I'll agree to dink with her to Little China.
Yep, all right. So, bear with me as I do this.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Map. Ooh, geez.
New map. Ooh.
No, damn it. Can everybody
Did you
hear
draw
the
that
ambient
yourself?
noise? Because all of a sudden I can't.
Nope.
Negative. I can hear street noises, I guess.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear it to begin with.
People moving and talking.
Damn it.
Yeah, cool. That looks sick. All right, what's going on?
1 second.
Yep.
Do it this way. All right. So, as you sort of arrive and you pull up, you notice there's like the alleyway before. You see all these stalls set up in the middle of the street, and that There it is. All right. So there's all sorts of noises going in and around this night market. You see like a big lineup of push bikes, scooters, motorbikes, people, hawkers. You feel comfortable leaving your bike here. It's not an uncommon thing, you know.
Okay.
Sure, the odd fight breaks out every now and again, but it's not like you're at risk of losing your bike.
Should have bought mine there then.
As you walk into this night market, there's all manner of sights and sounds that glow. You're immediately hit by the smell of fresh fish as you walk past a stall which is spruiking fish, and they're trying to. I don't know if anybody's seen the video that's doing the rounds again of the Indian man that's selling a 1 pound fish, but it's essentially that where he's, buy a fish for 10 eddies, 50 eddies, live fish. They're all in these massive aquariums. I say massive, but portable aquariums where you can buy live fish.
Sorry, no English. Espanol only.
Hola?
Yeah, English on, no Spanish. I'm going this way. Hey, there's my friends.
As you turn and bolt. You see stalls of like a stall of basic computer parts and almost like very rudimentary computers and parts. A stall that has a myriad of what looks like melee weapons. There's a couple of swords and clubs, as well as like sort of homemade baseball bats with nails in them. A stall that's selling basic survival equipment, such as ropes and backpacks and kits, small knives, flint, steel. But you notice that this current vendor has a box full of road flares, or you pop the top and you. Yep.
Oh, cool fireworks.
And down the other side, and you think the bulk of this night market must be around cyberware, because each night market it tends to have a big theme that's running through it, and this one appears to be all set up for cyberware, because you notice down one side of the laneway is all these stalls with, you can see from here, all these different cybernetic implants.
Okay. What about, like, do we know what sort of cyberware it is?
Yeah, so as you go through and look, you see that the first guy is selling a whole heap of EMP threading. What
does that mean?
So essentially, it's kind of looks like circuitry that they weave through either fabric or skin to increase the EMP shielding of whatever's underneath it. So that, for instance, if you were hit by an EMP blast, rather than the limb go down, it'll be protected and keep working.
Okay.
The next stall has a series of NeuroWare links. The stall after that has chipware sockets, memory chips, as well as a box full of skill chips.
Okay.
You reckon they got Doritos?
What?
I agree.
Do you think they got Doritos?
Yeah, probably. Ask that guy. He's definitely probably got some.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
You got any Dorito chips?
Dorito?
That's what I said, didn't it?
You mean like the corn chip?
Well, yeah, you're a chip shop, ain't you?
Jesus Christ.
He looks down at the box of computer chips in front of you, and he looks up, very confused. Are you okay? Do you need help? Are you been on the sauce, Sasaki?
No. I have had my fair fill of laxers tonight, though.
Right. Well, I've got these skillware chips. Do you want to have a look? I'll do you a deal.
He's trying so hard.
Well, what do they taste like?
Jesus.
Metallic?
Mm,
I mean,
not really my taste. Thanks, buddy.
What is wrong? Did you guys hear that? Is he? Yeah, he must.
I'm just wondering, like up and down. Does anyone sell Doritos?
50 EB fish.
No, Doritos. Doritos chip.
I'll
like
ask that same
looking
vendor. I
at
say, my friend, he's a little.
Really?
Is there a Medico around here somewhere?
Yeah, there's a guy down the end. And as
All right,
he sort of points down, you can see like a little sign for it's like you're basically a pop-up clinic.
All right. Thanks, man. I'll
No
touch
worries.
base later. Gotcha. I'll sort of I'll jog over to this version who's screaming about Doritos. Come on, man. I'm gonna. Oh, look at that end stall. That's just exactly where you need to be. Let's go. I'll take him down. I'll sort of take him down to the Medica.
I'll text Teflon and let him know that we're currently just getting our buddy's crappy leg fixed up at the medics. And to give us a meet point.
Yep.
In the market.
Yep. So
I'll also lean over to Jin and suggest that maybe we get a flexi lead for version. You know those
lead?
You know those dog leashes where they have the where they're retractable?
No, it's okay. He'll be fine. He's all right.
Yeah, so you lead him down, and it's kind of like this plastic tent, if you will, with like a double layer plastic door that you kind of step through one, and then you step through the other, like they're interlacing on each other. Mm-hmm. And as you walk in, there's like this spray, and you immediately know it's like what we're doing. Bloody, you walk into the supermarket with the spray on your hands, the antibacterial spray, as you sort of hit in the face with it. And you're just like, fresh.
Oh, jeez.
And there's a man who's just sort of like got this green apron on and gloves up to his shoulders. You know, he's masked up. He's got a sort of like a face shield on. And he's like, have a seat.
Yeah, all right. My friend here, he needs to get patched up. He's fucked up. He needs attention immediately.
Yeah, I think I stubbed my toe.
Ignore anything he says. He just needs to get fixed.
Okay.
Probably gonna scream about Doritos or something. I don't know.
Oh man, you got Doritos?
Stop. You need to stop. You need to focus. You need to get fixed up.
I get fixed up with some Doritos. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you understand what I'm...
Have a drink of this, and he hands you a little cup.
Him or me?
Him. A version.
There you go, suck it down, man. It's Dorito juice.
A little bit of...
Dorito juice? Oh man, I thought that was discontinued.
Yeah. And as you take a swig back, and it's sort of like this sweet taste, you feel this pain in your arm. And as you look down, he's just like... And everything just sort of like goes...
Son of a bitch.
All right, I'll leave him with you.
What were you saying before all that? Sorry. It was hard to hear.
Yeah, my friend, his leg's fucked up. He needs a fix. What's it gonna cost him?
What happened to it?
He got shot, didn't he? I think.
He fell off a high-speed train.
Yeah, he fell from a high place at high speed. He was doing something dumb, like trying to do like these. He's trying to do these videos and be like a Spunkstagram, like influencer or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen a few kids like that. I mean, a man of his age shouldn't be doing stuff
That's
like that.
exactly. He's just trying to. I don't know. He's trying to relive his glory days or something. Like there's a trolley involved or something. And I don't know.
All right, well, I'll have a look. Give us just leave your number on the pad there, and I'll give you a call.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll call you soon.
All right. I put my number in there.
And he starts. Right. Yeah, you can see he's like looking at it, and he pulls out a scanner and he wraps this thing around it. Just sort of like, put your number down and walk out.
Sweet.
And while they're walking off, sort of almost like a minute after you send that message relay, you hear like a and you sort of like turn to look down the alleyway and you can see Teflon Troy, but he looks different. Like, it's been a while since you've seen him, but it looks like he's gone. He's lost a lot of weight quickly and he just kind of looks sunken and hollow. Whereas before, slightly chubby, He was always, he always had like a film of grease to him. Whereas this is like sweat. He doesn't look good. And he's just sort of standing off into the alleyway.
Casually tap Jin and just...
Jin hasn't come back yet. He's doing
Sorry. I just heard the run and nah, he's not, and went... Okay. I'll just casually, pull out my phone, texting, and walk into the alley.
Yep.
Just...
Really?
Teffy, I think you're a bit more paranoid than I am today.
Well, hence why I'm calling you. If I had anybody else, this would be alright. You still tend to keep to yourself, yeah?
Yeah, I've got 3 chuckleheads who I'm helping out with, but they're too stupid to be of any danger.
Hey!
They're not like us, are they? They're not runners?
No, they're not runners. No.
Alright, look.
One techie, he's good at fixing the coffee machine, but...
I've got something to I need you to hold on to something for me.
Will this blow up, backfire, or have somebody chasing me?
Well, no. Maybe, and hopefully not.
Explain the hopefully part of hopefully not to me.
Well, hopefully.
Ooh. How big on the scale of us to CEO, where are we thinking on this scale of who could potentially be?
Government?
Oh,
let's just say federal.
Jeff, what did you do this time?
I did my job. Let's just say that much. The less you know is probably the better.
Look, this is why I stayed with the low-level Goonies and,
That's why I'm calling you now.
Oh, Christ, Tiff. How long? And what do I get for this? Just for my life insurance payout.
Damn. I was hoping you'd do this as a favour. Look. I'll give you $2,000.
How about
Darn.
my shitbox bike?
What do you mean shitbox bite? What?
Okay, look, and I'll just like show him like the video of version getting smacked down in front of Bong Huang's because it's got my bike in the background. That's my bike.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. Sorry. What about it?
Can you get me a new bike?
Yes.
Done.
I want the $2,000.
Okay. Make a perception check, Jinrai. Okay. Well, look, and he pulls out this little memory stick. My advice is don't look at this. Oh no, that makes it even more tempting.
Tempting, yes.
Yep. So as you're sort of walking back down the night market, you can see, like, you just sort of glance past, and in the shadows of the alleyway, just from the faint light up, the light coming from some light up tattoos, you recognise Relay's in an alleyway talking to this really shifty looking dude, and he's holding up something in his hand. This.
All right.
Yep.
Sorry, can
No,
I
you
just
go.
quickly? I just want to make my way to the
Bang,
edge of the
bang,
alley
bang, 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 bang.
and fucking kill them all.
Blah.
And just listen, just listen to what I can.
Yeah.
I'll take it, and at the same time, I'll make it look as if I'm accepting a cigarette and lighting that. So I'll palm a ciggy so that if anyone's looking at me,
All right,
looks like Relay's just
make a stealth check. Yeah, I know saying don't look at it makes it even more tempting, but you got to trust me on this one. It's the less you know, the better off you'll be. Well, yeah, perfectly. You just kind of like slip it into your sleeve at the same time you pull a cigarette out and light it up, and it's gone. Very Penn and Teller.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. That whole routine that they did.
Yeah. It looks like a pencil all of a sudden. Yeah, look, it's just the less you know, the better off you're going to be. You're going to be able to sleep easy, and you're not going to be looking over your shoulder. I need you to hide it for me until I, and only I, ask for it again.
And look, I know we do some pretty dodgy shit, but this isn't violating my moral code, yeah?
No. Look, again, it's what I get paid to do. It's no different. Just this one. Look, people are breathing down my back, and I've got to make it disappear, but I'm not dumb enough to make it disappear.
No, I get it, man. I just, look, you know the thing. You'd be asking me the same shit.
Exactly.
So, lay low. Find a safe house that I don't usually frequent, the usual shit.
Yep, just lay low for a little bit while this boils over, and then, yeah.
We're thinking a week?
I don't know. I got people banging on my back door, and I'm not liking it.
No. I get it, man. But you know, if this goes longer than a month, I want hot rod flames on my bike.
If it goes longer than a month, something's probably happened.
Yeah. You're a smart man, Tiff.
Yeah. Look, I'm smart enough to try and save my own skin.
Potentially throwing your friend under the bus, eh? And I'll just give him like an affectionate shoulder whack.
Yeah, he's like, he looks tired. He looks very tired.
You always know where you can go, mate. Got a couple of houses hidden somewhere.
I'm trying, but they seem to be one step behind me every time.
You gonna go for a bit of a holiday then?
I'm going to try, and hopefully I get to come back, but we'll see.
I mean, There was always that group of nomads, that we did that little...
Yeah, I don't really want to
siphoning
leave
for.
town, but I might have to, so we'll see.
Just saying.
Yeah, I know. It's a thought, but again, I gotta get these
paid.
people off my back, otherwise they're never gonna
Could
go.
just do a solid disappearance.
Yeah, I've kind of worked too long to build up my reputation now. I don't want to let that go.
Yeah, that's always a tough one, isn't it? I mean, you've always got me as a reference.
Yeah.
Self-depreciating laughter there. I'm terrible at my job.
Yeah, anyway, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'll see you later,
I'll
Tef.
talk to you soon. And he just sort of like turns and disappears into the shadow.
Very cool.
Jin, you caught most of that.
Okay. Cool.
And yeah, grind out cigarette, walk out of the alley.
Only you're not
Very
sure
much.
exactly what they were talking about because you didn't catch Relay grabbing the stick. So you sort of walked up and she was having a smoke. But you got most of it.
Alright. As she walks out of the alley, I'm like, hey, since when did you take up smoking?
Did you not know me?
No, not really. We've been working a couple of months together.
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
never seen you smoke, not even once.
Rare commodity, my friend. And
Yeah, cool.
Excellent
Cool.
stress reliever.
Anyway, so who's that dude?
That was Tef.
Why were you in a mysterious alley together?
Mate, we're net runners. We don't do social.
Everyone's dodgy around here, man. Like, this is a night market. This is not meant to be happening.
You just sort of hear this, and as you turn, like one of the sellers, like, I'm not dodgy.
You are, and you know it.
Yeah, I am.
What about Shifty? Hops from foot to foot.
We'll walk and talk as we sort of like walk past the shops and stuff.
Yep.
And I'll be like, so what's the job? You said we were coming here to make some eddies. What's going on?
Yeah. Unfortunately, Tef's job isn't any hacking and all the good fun stuff. So I doubt we're going to get paid a lot for it. Mainly it's just a friend of a friend kind of favor.
You're doing favors.
In return...
Well, your life's forfeit. Alright. I'm joking, Relay. I'm joking. But seriously, how many eddies are we getting for this job?
What's my bike worth?
I was barely worth 500.
Yeah. Is that an eddy? I'll give you an eddy for it right here, right now.
Yeah, okay, look, I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna check and look for, like, any, kind of, computer hardware, Raspberry Pi kind of shit.
Yeah. So the computer store has essentially that, like all these little chipboards and mini computers, as well as some like sort of desktop computers that are very, well, actually no, they'd be like laptops and gaming PCs, but as well as like Game Boys, little handheld controllers, and opposite to that is all the chipware sockets for cybernetics and the skill chips and the memory chips.
Yep. I'm going to be looking for stuff to make my video recorder, but tiny.
Yes.
Basically,
they've got hard drives and stuff, but essentially what you want to buy is you just want to buy a video camera. You don't need to make one. You just buy one.
Got one, but I thought they'd be like handheld size.
Well, the size of your phone, essentially, like that, or like the media have one that's sort of it's like a GoPro that they just put on their head. That's what it would be like.
Okay,
so you'd be looking at a little box like that.
Yeah, I was interested in, essentially being able to have it in your pocket and Relay making something to wire it up.
Oh, you want to Wait, are you talking like a concealed one or?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah, you'd have to.
That's the kind of shit Relay wants to put together.
Yep. All right.
Out of the bits of her camera that she's already got in bits and pieces.
All right. Well, yeah. Look, if you spend,
I think it'd be handy.
Let's say 50 eddies on bits and bobs.
Yep, done.
Yep. You could probably figure it out. Anything else you guys want to look at the market?
I was going to swing past that EMP threading dude.
Yep.
See what's up with that, what it's going for.
So that is going for 10 EBs.
And it'll stop and that sort of stuff stops an EMP from disrupting my cybernetic.
What
that's the kind of shit that Relay's got.
Yep.
Relay's got that as well.
So popularized. Thank you. By the media sensation, where you are, these thin silver lines run in circuit-like patterns across the body. Many people believe they act as a Faraday cage to protect you from radiation and EMP effects, but so far there's no scientific backing to these claims. But they sure do look cool. Most people wear EMP threading as a fashion statement.
Yeah, it's very much in line with Relay.
A
little more paranoid about it.
So it's like religion? I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's kind of like, so when you look in,
I got my jacket.
Cyberpunk 2077, how they've got all the, the lines across their face and stuff. It's like that.
Okay. Yep, fair enough. No English. Catch you later.
What? You were just talking to me about it. What?
Sorry, no English.
I don't understand.
BT Dubs, my name's Dante. Nice to meet you. I'm out of here.
Yeah, they don't have any parts like that here, Renna.
Yeah.
This is more techie.
Wasn't sure.
Yep.
And at the same time, anything else potentially interesting stand out?
Other than the cybernetic stuff?
I mean, what kind of cybernetics as well?
Yeah, what about your robot?
Oh, that's what she was asking, but yeah, they don't really have any servos or gears, or it's more like just circuit boards and stuff.
I mean, I'll probably collect a couple that may help out.
Well, probably another 50 eddies in computer parts.
Yep, done.
So, yeah, essentially they're selling... Oh, she's in combat. Jin, fire up.
Let's go!
She's rolled for initiative, everybody.
I panicked. There's my gun.
So
let's fucking do it. Let's go, man.
Shit. The Neuralink is that little part that you put in your brain that allows your brain to communicate with technology.
Yep,
the chipware sockets are like essentially a memory card slot somewhere that you can stick a chip in and read it. So they're selling memory chips, which is basically like little blank USB sticks that you can just put in and sort of hold whatever information you want. But rather than it being loose, it's in you. And then there's 10 different skill chips. So if you want to read them out. So basically a skill chip gives you +3 in a skill that you don't have. If you have 4 or more in a skill. So let's say driving, right? If you have driving 4 and you buy a skill of +3 for driving, doesn't work. Because you're already better than it. Whereas if you've got 0, 1 or 2, it'll just give you an overall of 3, if that makes sense. Yeah. So there's a skill in speaking Japanese, paramedic, basic tech, gamble, bribery, accounting, persuasion, weapons tech, melee, and first aid.
Might have a look at that tech and paramedic.
So yeah, basically it'll give you a +3 if you didn't have the skill.
I got nothing.
So you don't have either of those skills?
Don't have paramedic at all.
What about basic tech though?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Basic. Oh. Yeah, basic tech, I've got 5. Never mind.
Yeah, so that wouldn't work. So the paramedic will cost you 1,000. But it'll give you a +3 in paramedicine.
Yep. And does it... So, like, where would it take up a slot?
So on your character sheet, it
Yep.
should have... relay?
In the neural link?
Oh, you would just... Yeah, sorry. You can note it there under Neuralink that you would have paramedicine skill.
Yeah.
Skill chip. And then on your sheet, just put +3 under... I think there's a miscellaneous tab. Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep, all good.
Because that sounds like something that would have been really, really handy.
Yep.
Hey, I know Kung Fu. I'm walking here.
Did you want to do anything, Jin, while she was doing that?
No, man. I'm happy. I'm sort of just hanging out, just making sure Relay
Taking
doesn't
in
get
the
in
vibe.
trouble.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we see Buzz? Is he hanging out? Because he's sort of jamming it.
Yeah, but he's
not around
not
there?
at this one.
Ooh. Interesting.
And yeah, shortly after that, you hear your agent ping off.
Bring it up, Vandana.
Hey, it's the your friendly little rando medic down the
Rando.
end of the night market. If you've got a minute, do you wanna just swing past?
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. And I'll sort of like hang up and... Hey, Relay, I think something's up with Version. The medical's just giving me a call.
Yeah. Let's go check on him then.
Alright, so we'll head down there.
Yep. So you walk up, you walk through the 2 plastic screens and get copped a face full of antiseptic again.
Actually, I'll close my eyes as it happens and Relay will get blasted in the face.
Oh, sticky eyeballs. But at least
So
they're
clean.
clean. Yep. So you can see Version is pretty much as you left him. You know, he's drooling all over his beard and shirt, and he is out cold. And the medic's, you know, he's got this sort of frame over his arm, over his forearm, and these sort of tools that hover over his hand and his fingers. But they're sort of peeling back as he's going through a tablet. And he's like, you're here. So, yeah, his leg is like broken in 3 spots and his ankle is shattered 9 ways from Sunday.
Right, so what's it going to cost?
And you made him walk on that.
Yeah, pain tolerance or brain cells, lack of, I'm not sure. But, yeah, how he's treading on that, I don't know. So what I'm going to have to do is obviously reset it. And I'm going to chuck a cast on there. You know, he's got to look after that leg or it's, he's going to lose it.
He needs some bed rest, is that what you're saying?
Well, look, I'm going to pump him full of drugs and some accelerated healing stuff. So, I mean, it'll help the bones knit a bit quicker. I'm going to chuck in some cheeky pins and staples to make sure that it doesn't move. I'm not saying that he can't walk on it, but it's going to hurt for a while. But give it a week or 2 and hopefully it'll come good.
All right, what's the damage?
This will cost him 500.
Yeah, he's good for it. Take it off his credit card, though.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I checked his insurance. He doesn't have any, which, I mean, that's neither here nor there. But he doesn't have enough funds to cover it.
All right.
Relay will just
God,
lean over and ping him.
He should
I
do,
thought you had
because
under
he just got
500.
No, you got paid.
No, I've got-
Oh, yeah,
shot.
sorry,
We
you
got
did
paid,
too.
so
You
I'm
did
like-
too. Yeah. I lie. Yep. All right. He's like, yep, no worries. I can do that. Also, he's got some. I mean, he needs to see a specialist, but some of his neural wear isn't firing correctly. I say firing correctly. It's like a dodgy pacemaker. It's shorting out. So I think you want to go get him to a decent cyber tech. It's not looking healthy in there. It's almost
Well-
like it's gone rusty.
Do you know
would
a
that-
Cybertech?
Look, it looks like I mean, clearly he's lived outside of Nightcity for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if he went under the knife out in the desert somewhere and he's full of bloody dirt and a broken down old watch. But you know, the scar tissue they're not clean cuts.
Right.
Or they weren't clean cuts, I should say.
And do you have a suggestion for any Cybertechs we could go see, or?
Yeah, look, yeah. There's a guy back in. Sorry, let me think. Yeah, look. There's a guy down in the Hayward Industrial Zone. He'll sort him up, but yeah, he's probably going to have to go under to get it all even remotely looked at.
Does this guy in the industrial zone, does he have a name? Or where? Do you have a location of where he works?
Yeah. He gives you the gives you the pin of one of the like little mini warehouses there where they operate. And I am going to come up with the name off the top of my head. His name
The best names.
God damn it.
I'm writing them down, so it's fine. I'll remind you later.
Yeah. His name is Dr. Wilson.
Dr. Wilson. Good, strong American name.
I know, right?
All right. Anything else we should know? So his brain's not firing. We could have guessed that. Anything else?
Well,
Like
it's not that his brain's firing. It's these it's like these electrical shorts are going out all through his sort of God damn it, nervous system, and it's sort of triggering these nerves into life that shouldn't be activating at the right time, wrong time, and all of that. So it's kind of like he's having these little mental seizures, it looks like.
That would explain why his stunt went astray, because he was doing his sick trick and went, "Bleh."
There you go, entirely possible. Yeah. So kind of like he's having these epileptic seizures. But it's not like a grand mal where, there's obvious physical signs. His is all internal.
Right. Cool. All right. We'll leave you to it to fix his to set his leg or whatever.
Yeah, look, give me an hour and he should be good to go.
Easy, man.
I mean, the sedatives should wear off by then, in theory.
You found my Doritos yet?
Hey.
I mean,
Hey.
hold on a second.
Isn't he unconscious?
Yeah, well, he is. And then the doctor just like leans over and he just sort of like puts a needle into his leg and there's no reaction. He's like, yeah, he'll be fine. And he just sort of floods more into him and he passes out. Let's just be safe with that one. All right, hold on.
Nice.
Man, this is just so fascinating to watch.
I mean, you can stay and watch. It's not going to be pretty, but you're welcome to it.
I mean, look, now that I've got this new chip downloaded into my head, I'm like, quite fascinating.
Oh yeah, it kind of makes
I
a
see
little
you
sense.
using that procedure now. Like the goddamn starfish in Finding Nemo.
Yeah. So yeah, you watch as he essentially like straightens out his leg, and you see him sort of like cut open to it, and he pulls out like this nail gun, and he's like, as he sort of like bolts the leg into place, puts a couple of like plates in to hold it, and he sort of like pulls out. It almost looks like a hot glue gun, but it's got like this sort of bluish greenish gel in it as he's putting it into where he's making these incisions and where the breaks are, and then he's sort of like sealing it up and cauterizing the end of it, and then he puts almost looks like a real thin fiberglass sort of cast over his leg, and then seals that up into one big piece, and then sort of like while he's laying down, like the chair reclines into a gurney, and he sort of like looks at him and just measures him up for a couple of crutches. And then
Relay's going like really pale, but at the same time,
Yeah, and then after an hour, he's like, he's look, he's about as good as he's gonna get. I mean, really.
You know what? You've done stellar work here.
Yeah.
mate.
I mean, it's a bloody tent in an alleyway. I'll take it where I can get it.
Mate, you're so much better than the last doctor because they shot me.
Well, I mean, if you're saying that, you'd give me another 100 eddies for, No.
How about a crisp high five? Because I'm broke as
I'll
shit
take it.
now, mate. Bah.
All right. And with that version, you kind of like foggily sort of come to life, and you look down, and your left leg is just straight. It's in a solid plastic cast that you can't bend, and it's got like it's almost like a moon boot on the bottom, somewhat, just so that you can keep your ankle straight. You're not really actually, you're in pain. You just don't care about it. And he says your eye should come. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Your eye should come good by tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, man. We'll get him out of here. I reckon we've got to go.
Where's my mouse are drying?
I shape a kibble into a triangle and I go, Version! We got you a Dorito! I give him it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he's got taste buds at this point.
Yeah, no, and it just sticks in your mouth because it's already so dry, and you go to swallow, and it just sticks to the roof of your mouth, and you're like...
Oh, damn, it's just like Grammy used to make.
All right, we've got to go. We got to take a quick trip out to Haywood.
That little thing is getting uploaded to Hardcore Medic. That'll be the tag for it.
Yep. Alrighty.
Where'd you find it?
I just happened to have one. I was very, very lucky.
All this time?
No, I managed to find a
I
single
thought we was buddies.
single Dorito in a vending machine. It was in the corner, jammed in, behind the meatloaf.
Oh, damn.
So I had to climb into that vending machine to get you your Dorito.
That's straight up gross.
You're so small.
Like a goddamn
thank you
ninja.
for it.
Pat version on the shoulder.
But just quickly,
thanks,
Randall,
buddy.
what did you mean by cleaned off the government trackers?
Oh, I was joking.
Okay, so-
Relay's paranoia with, yes, clean off the trackers.
Yeah, all good. Alrighty, so what would you like to do now?
I reckon we take version out and see what this Dr. Wilson
Yep.
can
All
do
right.
for him.
So you plunk up on the old bikes and make your way out to Hayward. It's quite a drive because you've got to go out of the central part of Nightcity to the east and around, or down and east. And it's getting quite late now. It's probably, you're looking at midnight or just after. But as you get over to as you're going along the highways, they're all still well lit up. And you do sort of see, some traffic and people around. And as you pull into the industrial area, it's still very much alive and busy as, the factories and the industry is all still working. There's no real sign of slowing down.
Yeah.
My tongue is numb.
Yeah, it probably is, buddy. Maybe you're allergic to Doritos.
So
No, can't be.
As they're just
buddy.
scooting along, they're just having this conversation. I'm like, see you.
Yeah, you can see that you first hear the chatter on the mic and you just turn it off.
Yeah.
You're like, meep.
And I'll zip straight to the GPS ping for Dr. Hayward.
Yep, so you pull up to a smaller...
It's Dr. Wilson, isn't it?
Yep, smaller...
It's Dr. Wilson in Hayward, sorry.
Yeah, in Hayward Industrial.
No,
The smaller of the warehouses. And yeah, this one's set up as a clinic. You're under the impression sort of this is where most people would go. Obviously, if they have an immediate accident. And it's open, clearly works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah. I wait a few minutes for Rana and Version to show up, and when they do, hey, this is the joint.
Yeah, my shitbox bike made it.
Yeah, took a while, but you made it.
That's what matters in the end.
Can I park it?
Buddy, we've already stopped the bike.
Oh, I want to try.
Once we've seen the doctor, and he's given it the okay.
Oh, I just saw the doctor.
Oh, this one's a different doctor. He's the one.
We need a second opinion.
I don't want it.
You don't got a choice if you want to get paid. All right, let's go. So, like, what are we looking at? Does it look legit?
Yeah. It looks very legit. So as you sort of walk up and walk in, it's into a little lobby, and there's probably 10, 12 people sitting here with various injuries. They all look like workers in some way or fashion. Some have gash wounds and marks and bruising. Others, you can sort of see they're holding an arm or a leg, a cybernetic arm or a leg, or a part that doesn't appear to be working correctly. Yeah. And they're just sort of like holding it while Version is off his guts. You see a counter where there looks like there's an attendant sort of going through paperwork.
Nice.
I'd do a quick there.
Yeah, I'll go over there. I guess she's at like the reception desk or something.
Yeah. And she looks up at you and sort of like pushes her glasses back and says, "How may I help you?"
Hey, we're here to see Dr. Wilson. We don't have an appointment, but our friend here, he needs to be looked at.
Okay.
But yeah, can we make an appointment?
Well, yeah. Look,
for
it's
very soon.
A walk-in centre, so yeah. As long as you're happy to wait a little bit, we'll get him checked out. Sure. Okay. Yep. And she hands you over a tablet and says, "If you don't mind just filling this out, and hand it back to us when you complete."
Fill it out with his details, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
unless you're being.
I'm not being looked at. I'm just here as a friend.
Yes, his details. Yeah. Yes.
All right. So I write down Dante's details. Because he like version wouldn't have anything. So I'm like, version, and I like write version, and I'll rub it out. I'll be like Dante, and I'll just start filling everything out as Dante.
Yep. And then it sort of like does take a while after an hour or two.
And I'll let version know. Am I right? All right. So we're going in. You're gonna see a doctor, but you have to say that your name is Dante. Okay.
Okay,
Got it. All right. Good. You got this. You can do this.
I can do this. What am I
Right.
doing?
Alrighty, this is gonna backfire. Cool.
Mate, Jin. Version's his nickname.
Version is his nickname, and his real name is Dante.
You've written out his actual name as per requirements.
Exactly. Yes.
If it does make Jin feel more comfortable, he does spot a coffee machine sitting in the corner.
No time for that. Okay.
Yeah, and surely enough, after a while, there's a call out. Mr. Dante? Mr. Dante?
Hey, that's us. Yeah. Quick, get up, Version. Get up.
This way, sir, as an attendant sort of like
It's not fucking Dante.
points towards the door.
Your name is Dante today. If you want to get looked at.
Mate.
And it's been a good couple of hours, Version. You're back to it.
Oh, I'm starting to come back. Okay.
Yeah. It's been like three, probably almost 4 hours actually, since you had your leg looked at. So it's probably we're pushing 4 in the morning. But yeah, you're called into a little. God damn it. Doctor's office.
Yeah, he's done it.
Oh, there's another word, and I can't for the life of me think of what it is. Nah, it's gone, and I'm not going to worry about it. You're called into a doctor's office, and it's like ours. You know, there's a little desk, a gurney, a couple of seats, and the doctor goes, "Oh, if you wouldn't, why don't you just hop up on the bed there for me?"
Okay.
Yep, and as I sidle up to the bed, he sort of brings...
I climb on the bed, like, face first, though. And I just sort of...
Yeah, I meant sit, but I guess that's all right, too.
It's like 4 in the goddamn morning, ain't it?
Yeah, okay, yep, no worries. Yep, okay. And he brings over this sort of a pole with all these little machines on it. And he goes, all right, I'm just going to wrap this around your arm. And he sort of puts this cuff around your arm and he puts one on your finger. And he sort of turns that machine on and you can hear the doot, doot, doot. He's like, so what seems to be the problem? What's been happening?
So am I in there?
Yeah, if you followed,
Yeah, he's a bit out of it. He's been
Well,
having
sir,
problems. Now, Dante, just chill out for a minute. Just let me talk, and if you need to address something that I say, then okay. All right. So he's been having trouble. Carer. I'm just muscle bound, like
Carer. And he's sort of like eyeing the assault rifle.
Yeah.
Carer. Are you okay? Blink twice for no.
So my friend here is having trouble remembering things, and he's a bit. One day he might remember everything and have like good long-term and short-term memory, and the next day he's a goldfish and he forgets things that happened 2 minutes ago. But just wondering if you can have a look, but just have a bit of a scan or whatever. I look. You're the cybernetic scientist here, not me. You know.
All right.
I'm just a carer.
Yep. Yeah. It says here that he's got a cybernetic left arm.
Is that right? Yeah. Yes.
Yep, cybernetic left arm.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Does some pretty cool stuff. Check this out.
Yeah, that's not threatening at all. Put
it away.
So that's the wrench. There's a screwdriver.
Yeah, we could just sedate him now if you want.
Yeah, please do.
No, he doesn't.
He's just out.
But yeah, so yeah, it looks like you've just got a cybernetic arm, hand. You've got some augments within it, but nothing else.
as far as I'm
got
aware.
the neural link thing.
Wilson is my name.
What?
Wilson?
Wilson? Yes, that's
Yes,
me.
Dr. Wilson. Yep. Yes, that is you. He's got the neural link.
Okay, yep. So he's got a Neuralink, cybernetic
Yep.
arm, many augmentations within it. He's got that cool wrench.
He's got a wrench. That's
Yep.
true.
It's pretty good.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's get you hooked in and see where you go. So he plugs into your interface links, and he's like, "All right. I guess this might
Oh,
feel
it's
a little,
cold.
yeah, it might feel a little strange, but bear with me while I just run some diagnostics. How's your coordination been?"
Well,
He's doing it right now. You see this? This is what he does.
I'm not getting any readings here. I think he's just dumb.
Are you sure? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, look, see that line? Nothing's happening there. Yeah, no, he's sort of like, oh, okay, interesting.
Can we see the monitors and stuff?
Yeah,
Not that I can make out what's going on.
yeah, it's a bit lost on you, but he's sort of like, yeah, he says, oh yeah, that spike's a bit interesting. Oh, it's going. Oh, there's a wavy. Okay. All right. Okay.
it's cold.
Just put this headset on for a second, and he gives you like this little helmet with sort of a blackout goggle. So when you put it on, it all sort of goes dark, but then you sort of see these odd sort of lights in the darkness. And he's like, just stay calm. It's all right. This is just doing some preliminary tests on your brain. Interesting.
Don't much like the dark.
Well, look, I can knock you out for it, but I'd rather have you awake.
How long is this going to take?
Well, as long as it takes for me to figure it out. I mean, it's not a perfectly quick practice, but that's all right. We'll get there. Okay, hold on. Just sit up straight for me.
I am.
Yep. And he sort of, you can feel him like feeling around your shoulders, and he's like, can you just take off your shirt for me, please, sir? And he sort of gives you a hand to take your
You
shirt
sure you're a
off.
doctor?
Yes. My certificate's on the wall if you'd like to look at it.
Yeah, so was that Chinese masseuse that gave me a reach around the other night. She had her certificate up on the wall.
Are you sure I don't need to sedate you, sir, Mr. Dante? Are you...
Fine. Takes his shirt off. It's
Yep.
just like a lattice work of just scars all over him.
So he sort of prods up and around your shoulders and the back of your neck, and he's like, so you've got a few surgical scars here, it looks like. They're not pretty. Have you had surgery on your back head at all?
A backhead.
Back, comma, or head at all?
Oh. Well, I did once have a mole removed from my lower back.
Yeah, no, this ain't it. Look, I'll be honest, the readings I'm getting is more or less from the kind of reading I'd get from some cybernetic implants in relation to neural wear, but yet you tell me on this sheet that you don't have any.
Mate, we filled it out as best we can. He hasn't given us any information
Where'd you
about
come from?
himself.
Yeah, she's in here too.
I've just been standing
fair
at the
call,
doorway.
fair call. All right.
Oh, really? You came in too. That's nice.
Yeah, that's fair
Can you-
call. Yeah, Version couldn't see.
Can you hold my hand?
Oh, go
my
stand
hand,
over and hold
Yep.
Version's hand.
It's kind of dark in here. I'm not
Pat,
liking it.
pat.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
But yeah, you've got no other neural wear?
Look, we had to
Stuff
fill it
like
out
that.
for him because he was drugged up and his memory is shot.
Yep, I understand that. I just need to get him to answer me. Do you or do you not have any other neural wear?
I don't even know what neural wear is. Is that like
The
lingerie?
cybernetic implants in your brain that attach to your nervous system.
Man, I ain't fucking around with no brain.
I think the answer is no. He doesn't.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. That'll.
There you go.
Yep.
So that's Soldier's terms. Just straight to the point.
Love it. Love it. All right. Well, look. These readings are very bizarre then because they're contradicting what you're saying. The readings I'm getting is that you have cybernetic implants more than what you're saying. And the scarring on the back of your neck and head indicate that you've had...
I had a mole removed.
Again, you said lower back. This is up sort of at the back of your head, and you can feel him trace, back of your head. And he runs his hand sort of down near and then around the sides of your neck. And
Hey, you just drew a dick on my head, didn't you?
Calm down, sir. But these
Dante, calm
are
down.
in relation to, a very... I don't know who you saw, but I can feel the cabling. You have cybernetics in there. I just need to figure out what it is if you don't know what it is, which is highly unusual. And I'm not going to lie, causes me some concern.
I feel like I'm on some sort of prank show.
You think you feel like that?
We're trying our best.
Listen, sir, I appreciate your time, but to the best of my knowledge, sir, I've never gone under knife for any kind of cybernetic, geologically
Well, look, I can
stuff.
confirm it if you allow me to run some further tests.
What do you guys think?
It'll be okay, version.
I say do the tests. We're here. We'll look after you.
Promise?
Let's find out what's going on.
It'll be all good.
All right. Look, I'll give you a very light sedative because I need you to be still for it while I run this little resonance scan. That'll show me what's in your body and I can see it on the scan, and then I'll be able to connect to it and run a diagnostic. So it's very light. It's just like you're going to go for a very light sleep.
Okay.
Okay. Just lie back. Breathe in this gas. Gonna just give you a little injection.
Let's put the gas in the injection.
Count back to 10 for me. Starting with 10.
He's already
10. Fine.
And you feel this sort of tranquility sweep off over you, and it all sort of goes nice, calm and dark. And he sort of, you see him lean over and he pinches his skin and there's no reaction. He says, right, who wants to take photos of his dick and puts it onto the internet? Nobody?
Yeah, we got a thing. Hashtag bongwang.
Oh, you bongwang crab sticks. Let's get some crab sticks out. No, he doesn't do that. All right, so you see the gurney from the side of it sort of flips over, and it almost looks like a tanning bed where it's like a top and a bottom in a sort of almost like a mini cocoon, and it kind of like slides over, and half of it's like this clear sort of plexiglass that lights up as this scanner moves up and down it, and he's got the
Like Fifth Element.
Yeah, he's got the machine. He sort of turns the tablet the other way, and he's running over it. He tells you guys to have a seat, or wait in the waiting room and have a coffee if you like. This is just going to take a little bit.
I get the kukri out.
Oh, this guy means business.
I go get a coffee.
Yep. And after a while, he sort of he calls you back in, and he says, "Okay, so this is interesting. So, contrary to what he said, he's got some old cyberware in there. Look, it was put in with some skill. It was connected semi-correctly, but it looks like over the years, he's got a lot of scarring on his body from clearly living a nomadic lifestyle. You know, there's signs of car accidents. There's a couple of stab wounds and bullet wounds, and I mean this one kind of looks like a chainsaw, but I don't know. There's some like shrapnel wounds there, and this one's real solid. He should see somebody about that one because that's like solid scar tissue. But that aside, somewhere he's had. Well, it's interesting. So it's like an inbuilt memory chip. And like you see it a lot in the military where you have operatives that go long term in sort of foreign countries where they have, you know, a cybernetic eye that has a camera in it and records everything, and then they can keep it internally backed up, and then, you know, when they get back to America, they download it, upload it, and make those recordings. Now, look, don't get me wrong. He's got these fashion wear lenses, but he doesn't have cybernetic eyes. But he does have these hard drives in his system, if you will. But it appears they're corrupted as well as the cybernetics is corrupted. I mean, we can pull it out. I can honestly say I'm not 100% sure what the result will be on his memory and personality. In theory, it'll just give him some blank spots, but by the sounds of it, he's having these blank spots anyway. It looks like the cybernetics, when reaching sort of their maximum charge, where rather than sort of just keeping these internal cybernetics at their optimum battery life, so to speak, it was expelling it and putting too much through his body, which in turn was giving him these seizures, and his nervous system was like firing off like a Roman candle. It obviously will stop all that. Other than that, I mean, I can go in, I can put new wiring in, fix up some of it, but I mean, to be honest, the corrosion already done to these hard drives, they're not going to get any worse if I clean it up, but I can't make it better, if that makes sense. I mean, if we pulled out these hard drives, these memory chips, I mean, you could try and pay a programmer to try and defrag it all, try and make some sense of it. I mean, there's data on there, I can tell that much, of which I don't know, I can't access it. It seems to be weird. It's like on this constant loop of recording, but what it's recording, I can't tell you. It's very bizarre. Where'd you say, how do you know this guy? You're his carer?
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
temporarily caring for him because he keeps having memory loss issues.
Right. Where's he from? You just put here an air conditioning company?
Yeah, he works for an air conditioning company in the north side of the city.
Right. I mean, that explains the tool hand, but I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of questions. It's I'm not going to lie, it's very
We
strange.
got a lot too.
I normally
You know what?
see
It
a lot
is
of
very
injuries.
strange.
I install cybernetics, I remove cybernetics, I fix people up, but this is very, very strange.
So I'll look at Relay and I go, what do you think? I mean, so you're saying, so I'll look back at the doctor. So you're saying we need to find someone to go in and defrag him potentially?
Well, look, I guess medical opinion here. I think what would be best if I go in and clean it up. So to clean it up, I'll remove the memory drives that he has, and I'll have to get rid of all the cabling. I can reinstall it all. I can put another chipware socket in there, a proper one this time, which is what it should have happened in the first place. Again, I don't know why it's done like this. Give you the drives that are in his head, and then, I mean, look, you could throw them in the bin for all I care, but if he wants whatever's on them, they've then got to be defragged and made sense of, because I can tell they're corrupted because I can't access them.
So whatever's currently in his head isn't going to affect him if we take it out, because it's not working and he can't read it. So we might as well take it out now instead of putting the bugger through another noggin surgery, yeah?
Back to military speak. What's this going to cost?
Look, this is invasive and it's going to take me a bit of time, so it's going to be 1,000 eddies.
All right, I think we should do it.
Yeah.
He can probably afford it.
How much was the last job?
500.
I'm happy to put it down for version.
I think you paid 1,400 for the last job.
I had 1,400 plus the
5.
The 5 that I started with,
I think it was just under, just like 480 or something like that. So you should have,
something like that. So,
should have enough to cover it.
Yeah.
All right, look.
You know what? Take it out of his personal account, and I'll talk it over with him when he comes.
Yeah, I mean, I can always sell his nudes on the internet. That'll make easy money on the side if you want.
Hashtag dick pics at Bong Wangs.
Man, don't do that to Bong.
Yeah, don't worry about version.
You're right. As usual, Relay. All right, I say get the gear out of there, get it done, and we'll take him back home afterwards.
All right. Well, look, this is gonna take me a bit. So, look, go home. There's no point in waiting around here, and I'll call you when he's in. Oh, excuse me, in recovery.
All right, I'll jot down my number or whatever. I guess it'll be on the, I'll put on the form or whatever.
Yeah. Because there's next to kin on there.
Yeah.
So, yep. All right. He's like, yeah, look, just feed me details with the lady on the way out.
Yep. And we'll tear ass home.
Yep. Yeah, head home.
And if you should pat him on the shoulder on the way out. See ya, bud. You'll be right.
He's out cold, man.
Yeah, I know. Gotta give him, he can still hear us.
Yep.
Probably.
All right. So as you're returning home, there's a light reddish haze starting to fill the sky as sort of the morning sun is starting to rise. But again, as always, you can't quite see it through the red. It's just a bit lighter as you head home. Starting to feel sluggish because, you're
getting tired.
Yeah, your cycles, since the train heist, your sleep pattern's just been thrown out of whack by a couple of days. So, you're kind of feeling a bit yip. But you return home weary to find Randall again asleep on the couch.
God damn it.
I know, Randall went home. That's right.
Yeah, he did. I'll take the couch.
Yeah, that's right. Tonic is just curled up
in the bathtub
toilet somewhere with a crab stick.
Dante nowhere to be seen.
No, fixing the aircon. Nah, Dante nowhere to be seen.
All right, cool. I crash because I'm fucking knackered. Obviously, first thing, clear the apartment. Make sure there's no, because we got enemies now, so I'll make sure it's all clear once I work that out.
Yep. You do your usual force of habit sweep. Yep. You check windows, everything, door frame, hallways. Everything looks like the way you left it. There's nothing in here anyway. So you're like, well, that was easy.
I'm out.
Yep. Relay, anything?
Much the same. I'll flick this little drive out of my sleeve and I'll put it in a lined pocket of my jacket or, fake slot in my boot or something equally as psychotically paranoid.
Yep. Yep. And you're sort of like, you just tuck it in one of your, sort of inside pockets that it isn't just immediately accessible to. It's got like a couple double. You got to go up and in, and it's in the inlining. Yep. And you hide it away. Crawl into bed somewhere to sleep.
Look down at the floor. Christ, I didn't buy blankets.
Oh, there's spare blankets, but that's it. It's like there's no real pillows. This place is bare bones.
Yeah, I'll crash.
But that's what you get when you don't pay rent.
Well, at least we still got an apartment.
So to speak.
For now.
For now.
Bloody incredible.
Yep, you crash out into the sweet relief of sleep, being woken up to the sound of.
Ah, god damn it! I only just shut my eyes.
That's what it feels like, but no, you wake up
Jesus.
and it's sort of midday, and you're sort of like, you wake up, and it is, yes, Dr. Wilson.
Hey, Dr. Wilson.
Good news,
What's
bad
happening, man?
news.
You just caught me coming in from a jog.
Yeah, there's been some complications, but he's come through. But yeah, look, if you'd like to come down and pick him up, we can discuss it when you get down here.
All right.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
All right, and that is where
God
we'll
damn it.
leave it there. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, bastard.
All right, sing me a cheeky MVP while they're doing that. As always, I hope Rob's been enjoying this series.
Yeah, Robbie.
The only confirmed viewer that
Get on
I
your
know.
Rob.
I know that there are people peeking at it on YouTube, but yeah, look, tune in, watch us on YouTube. Some more stuff is coming up on the thing on Instagram, Spunkstagram. Bev, feel free, as always, to leave messages about what you like, what you don't like, who your favourite GM is, that kind of stuff. You know, me. And seeing as there's only 3 people here, it makes it a little bit quicker to do the most valuable points. So for those that might be tuning in late, each week the players just vote on who they think did the best job at role-playing their character and making it for a fun scenario. That player then wins a Spunkstagram, CP inspiration, which allows them to make a reroll or force me to make a reroll. Much like D&D has an inspiration, Cyberpunk Red for us has a Spunkspiration. This week, of course, going to none other than Relay.
Yeah.
I got there eventually.
Relay got one eventually. Da, 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 da. Well done.
Good work, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Stolen from version. Because how many have you got now? Pretty much all of them, but
4?
yeah,
I mean-
even the double vote, you got one.
Yeah.
Version's such a character.
He is.
Look at
Kind
all
of
this.
hard to compete with. Which
Look at all
kind of
this
says
yeah, all
something
this-
about us.
sneaky backstory coming out.
Very subtle, but very cool. Good sesh.
I'm
Alright.
actually super keen on finding out. Just what
Finding
the
out
hell
lots
is
of things.
wrong with
Don't look
the-
on it. Don't look at it. Don't you look at it.
No, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about what's going on with version.
Well,
Well, I
don't
mean,
look at that either.
What's going on with Relay in the back alley with that dude?
Yeah.
If you got to
But I
ask,
heard.
you probably
I heard-
don't want to know.
Mate,
Yeah,
just
I
tell
heard
them.
most
Does your
of that.
mother know you're meeting strange men in alleyways?
Yeah. Hey, who's that guy?
Mate, the cigarette wasn't nicotine.
Ew.
Jin's
It
got
was weed, you twat.
Jin's got his eye on you.
The targeting eye.
Oh god, no.
Lock on. Like every time he walks, regardless of where his good eye is looking, the robot eye just looks. Locks on. It's like a.
One of
Anyway.
those creepy pictures.
As always, thanks for tuning in and watching. Come see us again next Monday at damn late whenever I upload this onto YouTube. Until then, have a good week, have fun, be well, and we'll see you then.
Don't talk to strangers.
See you next week, Rob.
So good.